가은아, 네가 얘기해. 좀 기다려야 되냐고 아자녀 스님께서 물어보셨어. 이분, 네가 말해야지 영어. 그렇지, 영어로 네. 아니 아자녀 스님한테 말씀드려야지. 이분 기다려야 된다고. 그래? 알았어 좀. 음.
Right. Mm. Before we start the formal meditation, I want to have to do some exercise, mindfulness exercise. So now you can uh, pay attention to your right hand. You put your right hand on your knee. Okay, and then now you just keep your right hand completely relaxed. You just tell yourself you don't move your hand. And during this process, you stay with the breathing. Keep your right hand completely still. And not even the slightest movement. And when you are doing this, or when you are preventing your hand to move, you need a lot of mindfulness. And keep the breathing as your friend. This friend is accompanying you. So are you still keeping your hand still? And the breathing is just natural. So this is a way to relax the body in the breathing. And if we try to relax other body parts, including the brain, we do it in the same way. Okay, now we start meditation. So first of all, come back to your body. After you adjust your body posture and just keep it still. You just concentrate on keeping this body still. And not even the slightest movement. And in this process, you are naturally aware of the breathing. And breathing is just a pace. And keep your body still in this pace. You are aware of the breathing, but you are not concentrating on the breathing. You are concentrating on keeping this body still. Or in another word, keep this body relaxed. And if you are type of easily agitated, then you may add some counting into this process. You can tell yourself, you keep this body still within 100 breaths. The breathing should be natural. Don't accelerate your breathing. So you can treat this as a kind of mental game for yourself. I don't think it as a meditation. So this is the meaning of keep this body relaxed in the breathing. In this process, our only work is just to keep the body still and let any other things be natural. Even there are thoughts arising in your mind, and just let it be natural. And no matter what happens, just keep your body completely still, not even the slightest movement. You may find that once you are unaware, then there may be some part of your body will have some slight movement. These movements may happen in the eyeballs or your fingertips or your eyebrows. You can imagine now this body is a corpse, it's a dead body. And now it is completely unmovable. Except the breathing. When the body is still, then now let us switch to the area of the brain. So we do it in the same way. Try to keep your brain completely relaxed in the breathing. There are a lot of actions happening in the brain, and we call these thoughts. So you just understand it as the movement of your hands, and they are nothing different. And every thought requires your effort of the brain. And now let us completely relax the brain, make it still. So just keep it for 1 breath, and then extend it to 2 breaths, and then 3, 4. It's not a kind of repressing your thinking, but a kind of reducing the effort of your brain. We call this relaxation. With every breath you take, let your brain relax more and more. Just like the experiment we've done before the meditation, keep your hand relaxed in the breathing. So now we just replace the brain, the hand with the brain. Keep it relaxed, keep it still. And allow the breathing flowing itself. Now, if there are some automatic thoughts, we allow it. Allow those passive thoughts arising itself. But don't join the process of thinking actively. Relax all these active actions of the brain. Allow those passive actions. These passive actions are the release of stress. And once they are released, then it helps your brain to relax deeper. Let this brain take a rest in the breathing. And don't disturb your brain. And let the breathing flow naturally. Now, relaxing the brain is not to repress all the activities of the brain. Just keep yourself non-disturbing. You can understand that this brain is just an organ and it does not belong to you. Just keep it natural and don't disturb it. Once you want to think or join into the thinking, and you are disturbing it. Concentrate on not to disturb the brain in every breath. At the beginning of meditation, when your brain is still agitated, then you may need to pay more attention on not to disturb. When the brain is gradually relaxed, then you can also relax such intensity of attention. And you can slowly rest yourself into the breathing. surrender to the breathing, hand over to the breathing. The breathing means the rhythm of the nature. Completely let the breathing take charge. And your brain is relaxing and resting in the breathing. And you don't need to do anything in the process, just let it happen. Sometimes you may be deluded by the thoughts, but once you are aware, just restart. The past is the past. And now let your brain relax in the breathing. And let the brain take rest in the breathing. Keep this process until your brain is still. Remember the concept of relaxation It's not an repression of motions. But just a reduction and prevention of active movements. And when you are concentrating on the relaxation of brain, you will naturally be aware of the breathing. Every thought has a weight. Feel the weight of thought, and you can relax a bit deeper. or you can pay more attention to the out breath. With every out breath, relax the brain more. Let the brain rest in such stillness. If your brain is tired, then you may need to take some time to recharge from such rest. Just don't disturb it. The breathing is flowing itself. You are knowing it naturally. Concentrate on the resting of the brain in the breathing. Your brain is just like a bowl of still water, and you simply don't disturb it. When the brain takes rest in the stillness, then it will become clearer and brighter. Clearer means the reduction of thoughts, and brighter means the recovering of energy. And all this comes from relaxation. And it happens itself. It's not under your command. And you are simply a humble knower to all these. And let the nature works itself. When the brain is settled down and stable, and now we can move on to the center of the chest. So this is a space of emotions. Try to feel this area. And you can kindly invite it to relax, to open in the breathing. Completely embrace all the tension you may feel in this area. And don't disturb or repress anything in this area. be a humble knower. Be humble to all these feelings with forgiveness and gratitude. Forgive all those unpleasant feelings and be grateful those pleasant feelings. And let the breathing flow itself. And you can surrender all your unsettled emotions to the breathing. Breathing is the nature, and everything will be balanced and embraced in the nature. Every breath is the peace and harmony of the nature. And such feeling of peace and harmony may grow in the area at the center of the chest. You don't need to stop it or push it to happen. And that such peaceful feeling fill up your chest naturally. And in every second, the breathing is flowing naturally. The feeling of peace and harmony comes from the relaxation of desires. When you have no desires to do anything at this moment, then the peace accumulates. Actually, this is the natural state of our emotional center. Once it is relaxed and balanced, it is happy in itself. Breathe and feel the happiness. it will gradually spread and become tenser. Just let your mind rest in such happiness. Your mind rest in the happiness until it wants to go into deeper peacefulness. If it happens like this, then now you can move your attention down to the center of your lower abdomen. And here is the space of peacefulness and security. It is a pure stillness. And you can let go everything here. You can let go even your own identity. let go the boundaries of yourself. Because when we holding this in our hands, maintaining it is a burden. Just like coming back to the mother's womb, we can let go everything, even the ego. And rest in such pure stillness. Now let us transfer the merit. May this merit of meditation worship the triple gem in our mind. We worship the Buddha in our mind, the Dhamma in our mind, and the Sangha in our mind. And may this mind grow in the triple jam. And may all sentient beings share our merit. And may they all can grow in the triple jam. The relaxation of mind has nothing different from relaxation of muscles. And the easiest part of muscle that we can control is our hand. So if you don't understand what is the feeling of relaxation, so try to relax your hand. Relax your hand and keep your hand relaxed. And in the process of this, just know the breathing. So this is what I call relax the hand in the breathing. Actually, you may find such skill in yoga practice. When you are doing keeping a yoga posture, and you are aware of the breathing, or you can use the out breath to relax the body even more. In every out breath, you can sink into a deeper relaxation. And in the meditation, we relax the body and then we relax the brain in the same way. So imagine your brain is a group of muscles. And keep this group of muscles relaxed in the breathing. And with every out breath, you relax it even more. Be kind to the brain. Every every relaxation is a kind invitation to the brain. It's not a command or request. It's a kind invitation. And you can do this in every out breath. With every out breath, the brain is releasing the stress, tension. And invite it to rest deeper. Now, and this is a quite effective antidote to our agitation. Now, so we relax the brain in the same way, exactly the same way as relaxing the muscles. You may find that in relaxing the muscles, when you relax only in the out breath, will be more effective than every breath. Because relaxation is also need to have a rhythm or pace. It's the balance of yin and yang. And this is a law of the nature. In the in breath, it gives the chance for the brain to release the rebounding tension. Okay, and without breath, let it release and let it relax deeper. So if you can use the breathing skillfully in this way, then it is very helpful to the relaxation. And you can call this the brain yoga. And then the next step, we are to relax the emotional center, the heart chakra. So you can imagine it as kind of a group of muscles, emotional muscles. Then you can apply the relaxation of muscles in the same way. So with every out breath, release all the emotional drives It doesn't matter about the content of the emotions. No matter how good or how bad it is, just surrender it to the breathing. In every out breath, surrender to the nature. And then peace will accumulate in the heart chakra. Happiness spreads itself. And it fills up the area of the chest and also can expand to the whole body or even outside the body. And it is boundless. You can relax into such happiness. And when the heart gains enough energy of happiness, then naturally you will want to rest into deeper peacefulness. Then we can simply let it take rest in the pure stillness. This is the way to relax and pacify the mind. And transcend the five hindrances. Okay, any questions?
질문 있는지 물어보셨어요.
Yes, Karen. If you still find happy and peaceful inside, and then that's fine. And we don't need to care about other people's words or their comments against you. And just if we find that we are not doing something wrong, then that's okay. We are confident that we are not wrong, then that's okay. Mm. Mm. Cultivate more loving kindness, then you have the energy to be kind, in your behavior and speech. Otherwise, you just withdraw into your world of ego and can just keep still inside. Right? If you have enough energy of happiness, then you can open and you can do more. Yeah. Compassion to yourself first. Loving kindness to yourself. And it is natural when there's the energy of love inside, then you spread out to the external. Just like in our meditation, the process relaxing the heart chakra, right? You can feel the spread of happiness. It's an energy. It is warm energy and open. And if you can keep such happiness inside, then you are naturally more energetic. You'll be kind to other people, and you don't think that this is tiring. Lack of happiness. If you have enough happiness, then you'll be more compassionate naturally. Not enough. Not enough to share to other people. Not enough to share with other people. Okay. Sally.
Pay respect to Ajahn. My question is about anicca. Today I practice anicca. For example, when I want how to take care of this body, then I tell myself, oh, the body is anicca. However, I have a kind of mind that I don't feel it's anicca because I feel I can control or make things happen. For example, if I feed health food, if I take care, then the body will be good. If I feed trash, then the body will be bad. So I feel I can determine the body. What does
But it's
anicca?
never permanent, because you can never permanently control your body and stay healthy. You can control it at this state, at this short period of time, with all those conditions that you have at this time. So it is possible for you to control only with all these conditions. But when the conditions are different, then you cannot control. For example, when you're getting older, when you're getting weaker, then no matter what you do, you cannot keep the body healthy. Do you understand?
I understand this. So how about the part I can control? The part I can control is
It's just
anicca.
temporary. It's just temporary. The impermanence, the characteristics of impermanence means it is some kind of innate quality of everything. And it tells that everything is temporary. All the different states, no matter good or bad states, are temporary. So no one can make it permanently in that way. So no matter how hard you try to keep it stable, it will one day be unstable. It will one day dismiss. And when we think in this way, we understand in this way, it helps us to let go the attachment to it, to the body. And we are well prepared for the day when the body is getting old, sick, and dead.
There are still, for example, for the mind, if I have a wholesome mind, then the karma is wholesome karma, kusala karma. Then in future, it will have a good result. So this kind of nature, or say 规律, it's fixed. I feel like.
Well, the law of impermanence is not about a metaphysical discussion on whether things are permanent or not. It's not about this issue at all. It aims at reducing our attachment to the five aggregates, to the body and mind. We simply need to understand that all these states of our body and mind are impermanent, are temporary, no matter good health, healthy or unhealthy, happy or unhappy. It is impermanent because it is changing. From our experience, we know it is changing all the time according to the conditions. We don't need to discuss whether it is or not in this period of time. It's just a game of language. When you say when it has not yet changed, then now it is permanent. This is a language game. It's meaningless to discuss in this way. We use the understanding of impermanence to let go the attachment. This is the only function of doing such contemplation. Understand?
No, really. Ajahn, at the beginning of the answering, you mentioned the anicca is letting go the five aggregates, the attachment to five aggregates, not for what?
not for the metaphysical understanding, not for philosophy. It's not about philosophy. It's not to discuss about whether how many times it changes in every second. It's not about this at all. Just apply it to reduce your wants.
Well, I ask this is because not philosophy, but what I mean is I feel like, for example, right now, if I have a wholesome mind, I feel like, oh, now the wholesome mind in future will have a wholesome result. This is the 因果, right? So I feel like this is a law of nature. It's a fix. It's not that's 就是不是说是杂乱无章的那个无常的，好像是就是 I feel like
No. You misunderstand. And when we say all the formations are impermanent, sape sankhara anicca, is telling us about all the phenomena that we can know is impermanent because they are working according to the conditions. We are not to talk about the law of Dhamma, the law of nature. It's not the phenomena that we can perceive through our senses. It's not in our world. It's just a law. So this is a concept. A concept can be permanent because you simply imagine such concept and it is permanent, right? Well, but it is not the phenomena. So when we are saying all the phenomena are impermanent, we are meaning to the reality. We are not talking about the imagination or concepts. It's not about the conceptual world. It's about the reality.
how karma works is I don't think how karma works is concept. This is reality, right?
It is the Dhamma. But even the Dhamma works in this way. So it is, as I said, a language game. When we say everything is impermanent, then you think the impermanence is permanent. It works in such a way. Do you understand? Because it conceptualized the phenomena and make it as something. But actually, there's no such thing. So don't think about it. It is not this direction. Dhamma is not applied in this direction. When you contemplate everything is impermanent, when you can find the effects of dispassion, when you become more dispassionate towards your body and mind, then you feel more freedom in your mind. And this is the right way to apply the Dhamma. It's not to discuss about whether the impermanence is completely chaotic or not. It's not about this. It's saying impermanence doesn't mean there's no cause and effect. Because there's a cause and effect, cause, condition, and effect, then it is impermanent. Because once the condition changes, then the effect change. And you can never keep all those conditions stay still.
Okay, that point answer me. I understand. Thank you, Ajahn. So in future, I will not think about something I can make the cause good, then the result good. It's not I make the cause good, because if I have that kind of thought, I will feel like I can command something. But
it's not you. There's no you doing the karma. It is the five aggregates.
I see. And it's all changing, impermanent. So I will observe from this. perspective. Thank you, Ajahn.
Okay, Karen. Okay, finished. Okay, any more questions?
Ajahn, I just have want to understand some about today's meditation guide. It can be very quick explanation. Can I ask? I mean, I just want to ask about today's meditation guidance. There's something I want to make sure I understand.
What do you don't understand?
The one I don't understand is when Ajahn said yin and yang. That means when breathe out is yin, breathe in is gain energy, is yang.
No, completely wrong.
Oh.
I was just talking about it's kind of we relax only during the out breath will be more effective in relaxation in all breaths. And you can try this out. You can try out yourself.
Yes.
Just throw away all those yin and yang stuff. Just do it.
Oh, okay. I just think of the balance.
Don't think about it.
But then the balance, how did we experience it?
I just do it.
Oh, okay. And the other thing I don't understand is I just mentioned something about counting method, like within 100 something. What does it mean? I don't follow that part.
So you can listen to the listen to the recording.
Okay.
If you don't understand, then you can just try. It's just a method. You just do accordingly.
Okay, sure. Another thing is when Ajahn mentioned our thoughts can hear me. Oh, can hear me now?
Are you speaking?
Yes. Okay, then maybe I should finish because you cannot hear me.
Okay, Karen. Okay. Then just forget it. Okay, so any more questions? Okay. Good night.
감사합니다.
감사합니다.
Thank you.